America celebrates Pride of the Heartland. That's the theme of this year's Champaign County Freedom Celebration. And here with those details, Diane Ducey and Mike Coble are here with us. Welcome, guys.
How are you?
I'm great, and it is the week. We're ready to celebrate America's birthday.
I'm so excited.
Did you first of all survive Tolono Fun Days?
I did.
We
had a blast.
We're ready for round two.
I just can't get enough of these fireworks. And this time of year to celebrate America's independence, loving it.
Yes. Okay, let's talk a little bit about what we have planned, because I mean this has been happening since 1949 here in our community. So tell me a little bit about the theme and what's going on.
It's been a while. It's gone on a while. Next year we'll be celebrating our 75th year in existence, so we hope to do that up very well. This year we're celebrating, like you say, the heartland and the farmers and so forth, and our grand marshals are the Decker family from Philo, Illinois.
Yes.
And I say grand marshals because they're bringing the whole family.
It's grand. I mean, it's 4 or 5 generations.
Wow.
Alvin Decker's 98, and because they do grain and livestock, it's the perfect fit. So we should see a lot of tractors. We've got a horse with a flag in the beginning of the parade, so it should be a lot of fun on this theme.
Well, and you cannot have the 4th of July without a parade. So let's talk about this, because this is usually a really large, long parade. Are we throwing candy?
We do have a way to disperse candy, but it's with the walkers next to the float. There's an ordinance in Champaign that says you can't throw things or squirt things from floats. But if the parade entry wants to have walkers, they can distribute it around the crowd.
There you go.
We also have a sensory-friendly zone that's going to be towards the end of the parade near the Helene Gateway off Lincoln. That's between Oregon and Illinois, and no sirens in that area. We'll also have a porta potty that's disability-friendly. And in the parade, working with the CU Challenger League and CU Autism Network, we have a sensory-friendly unit that will have a foam cannon that shoots out into the street. So that should be fun too. We've got a special partnership to be more inclusive with the city of Champaign, and this mobile sensory museum will also be featured as part of our evening program between 6 and 8:45. Of course, the fireworks at 9:15 are a little on the loud side, so we have a $5 cash headsets that will be on sale too, in case people forgot their earphones and things like that.
Well, so you've thought of everything.
We're really being inclusive, and we're so proud of everybody coming together for
that. Is that new this year?
It is.
Okay, that's fantastic. So we've got the parade, which is classic. We've got to have the fireworks, which you already mentioned, but then there's a 5K.
Yes.
Can people still get in on that?
Right, absolutely. You can go to july4th.net for any of our events and register or donate money. And while we're talking about money, we are a not-for-profit organization, so everything we raise this year will pay for next year.
Which is going to be a big one, being the 75th, so we're hoping that...
We would really like it to be, and while we're talking about needs, we need some volunteers.
What is the job of a volunteer look like? What would they be doing?
Well, it kind of depends on what your availability is. If you'd like to hand out food to the volunteers, you could do that. If you want to be a parade marshal, you have a station along the street, you could assist people and make sure traffic knows what's going on. If you'd like to help out with the 5K in the morning, the youth run is at 8:30. The run for the 5K starts at 9:05. We have a sheet with all these different slots and job descriptions on our website at july4th.net, so it makes it super easy.
Well, and a great way to give back.
We also could use volunteers on the 3rd for setup and the tear down as well.
Right.
Well, yeah, because this is a big event.
It is.
And we're going to be having lots of people come to town for it to help us celebrate. Okay, let's remind everybody like when things do start and kind of wrap up.
We're all around the State Farm Center and Memorial Stadium with all these events. People can be in the zone and say, ooh, my sports team wants to be in the parade. You can do it.
Okay.
You can just go to july4th.net to learn all the details. Youth runs at 8:30, 9:05 for the 5K. There's over 350 people already registered.
Wow.
Pickup will be July 3rd at the Body and Soul in Savoy.
Okay.
We also have the 11:05 parade with lineup at 10, and then the evening program features Supernova, the band.
Cool.
Lots of things for the kids to do. Bring your lawn chair and blanket out, have some fun. The fireworks patriotic synchronization synchronization of the soundtrack. We'll also be on some local radio stations and blast it out in that Lot 31.
There you go. Okay, well, it's going to be a great time celebrating the 4th of July. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Thanks for having me.
All right, if you want to volunteer or you want to just learn a little bit more about when and where to go and be, there's a look at the details, which we will also have at ciLiving.tv after today's show.